They gave him the starting job when he was 20 years old.
With all that promise, the hope is he is your franchise quarterback.
Darnold just can't do it.
This is a fair chance for Sam Darnold to redeem himself.
You have had a full year with Sam Darnold, and you realized he is not the answer.
You talk about who's going to play quarterback. Who's going to do that for the Carolina Panthers? He's not the answer.
I will never be sold on him as a franchise quarterback.
Darnold throws. Too easy. It is caught for a touchdown by Jefferson.
It was troubling how many mistakes he made in key situations.
Darnold with a line drive, caught, touchdown.
He doesn't have a great feel for playing the position of quarterback.
Darnold throws back shoulder. It's JSM. Makes the catch inside the Arizona 40.
I think he's a try-hard quarterback who tries too hard, too often to make the play.
Yeah, football's fun.
The calmness of the beach. A stillness that brings peace in the face of adversity. Sam Darnold grew up an all-around athlete in San Clemente, California. He played baseball, basketball, and of course, football.
His parents have said, be a man of action, not a man of words, and there's a lot of guys out there in the quarterback's position, look at me and look what I can do and running around, and for Sam, we're just, on to the next play and let's continue to get better.
As a basketball player, he was named South Coast League Most Valuable Player and was pretty good. So good that he had the potential to play in college. In football, he started as a wide receiver and linebacker before becoming the starting quarterback. His senior year, Darnold threw 39 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions and played his way into being a 4-star recruit. Stanford, Oregon, Duke, Tennessee, just a few schools enamored by his performance. His childhood dream was to play at USC, so the decision was very simple. When he first arrived at campus, defensive coordinator Justin Wilcox suggested that he play linebacker, but respectfully, Darnold declined. As a freshman, he redshirted while Cody Kessler started. The next season, he was named the second-string quarterback behind Max Brown. But after a 1-2 start, Brown was benched in favor of Darnold.
With time, touchdown in the back of the end zone. Darius Rogers. Darnold looking in the end zone. Touchdown! How about that?
He finished his second year as one of the best quarterbacks in college football, throwing 31 touchdowns and only 9 interceptions, while being named the 2016 Freshman Offensive Player of the Year.
When the moment is at its biggest, Sam Darnold is at his best.
His season went so well that going into 2017, he was viewed as an early favorite to win the Heisman Trophy.
Another beautiful throw. Throws forward and diving makes the catch. What a play by Darnold. Sam Darnold, the first USC quarterback to ever break 4,000 yards passing in a season.
But while USC had a great year, Darnold's play took a slight step back. He threw 13 interceptions and had numerous fumbles. Not the best statistical season, but at this point, he was eligible for the 2018 NFL Draft.
Sam Darnold, potentially a number 1 pick.
He needs to come back for another year of just continuing to mature, continuing to develop.
Some urged that he should stay another season at USC to keep growing as a player.
20-year-old? I mean, come on. 2 years as a starter at USC, plenty of room for growth.
Yet he was still viewed as a first-round pick, so he declared for the draft.
Whenever I come out to go to the NFL, I think I'd be honored to play for any team.
Many viewed him as a top quarterback prospect in his class, except for one team.
This year's Heisman Trophy winner is Baker Mayfield of the University of Oklahoma.
Baker Mayfield was a wild card. A talented player who some people viewed as having character issues.
You call enough on the arm
Yeah,
strength?
that checks the box.
That's dropping the mic.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, what a ball.
Darnold seemed like the safest pick, but the Cleveland Browns, having the first overall selection, rolled the dice with Mayfield.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
You won't be the first pick in the draft?
Yeah, I do.
The Cleveland Browns select Baker Mayfield, quarterback, Oklahoma.
That's crazy.
A move that surprised even the New York Jets, who eventually picked Darnold with the third pick.
Hello. Sam, how you doing?
Glad to be a Jet, coach.
The New York Jets select Sam Darnold, quarterback, USC.
Whether I'm pick number 1 or the last pick in the draft or undrafted, I'm gonna work my tail off no matter what.
Week 1 of his rookie season, his first NFL game, and his first NFL pass.
Across the field, and it's intercepted, and it's going to be a pick 6 for Quandre Diggs on the very first play of Sam Darnold's debut.
And they're just like, hey Sam, just go out there, Mo. You're our guy. You're gonna go out there and do well. Just, that's over. It happened. Put it behind you.
And that's exactly what happened. He ended up throwing 2 touchdowns and beating the Lions 48-17. During his rookie season in 2018, Darnold had his ups and downs. But 2019 sparked an array of scrutiny from media and fans.
And then 14 has mono and will be out for this game.
Seeing ghosts.
He said at one point on the ESPN broadcast that I felt like he was seeing ghosts out there.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's the boogeyman. It's real. Sorry. He really said that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
A promising sophomore season ended up being a rough one. While 19 touchdowns and 13 interceptions is an improvement, Darnold didn't deliver on the expectations. Things only got worse in 2020. 9 touchdowns and 11 interceptions in 12 games. He won just 2 games as a starter.
Breaking news here. They have traded Sam Darnold.
I was just excited to kind of, be able to start fresh.
A change of scenery was much needed as the Jets moved on to Zach Wilson. Ironically, his first game as a Panther was against the New York Jets, a revenge game for him and his Jet teammate Robbie Chosen.
Play action. Darnold steps up. Deep shot for Robbie Anderson. He's got him. Touchdown.
The Panthers started 3-0, but quickly lost their next 4 games. Darnold would then fracture his scapula and miss a few weeks. When he returned, he didn't win another game to finish the season. With the way the season went, Carolina had questions at quarterback.
Breaking news coming into the NFL Network newsroom. Baker Mayfield, he is headed to the Carolina Panthers.
His draft mate, Baker Mayfield, also needed a change of scenery. This enticed a quarterback competition going into 2022. Sam Darnold hurt his ankle going into the season, so Mayfield was named the starter.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. Poorly thrown pass.
By week 12 of 2022, Mayfield underperformed, paving the way for Darnold to start the rest of the season.
3rd and 5. Darnold floating one more. He's got it, and he's in for the touchdown.
He looked much better than the year prior, but with his contract expiring, the Panthers chose not to re-sign him.
Giving up was never an option. I'm always going to fight for what I'm capable of.
In 2023, Sam Darnold spent the season as a backup to Brock Purdy with the 49ers.
Oh, I learned a ton. Just to be able to, spend time in that system, spend time around Brock, it was just a really good learning experience for me.
Darnold, couple of clutches, tight window toss. It is a touchdown to Ronnie Bell.
Ahead of the 2024 season, he signed with the Minnesota Vikings, a one-year deal as a bridge quarterback.
They didn't say I was going to be the starter, and I was aware that there was a potential of drafting a quarterback.
The Minnesota Vikings select J.J. McCarthy, quarterback, Michigan.
But a meniscus tear to J.J. McCarthy would open the door for Darnold to start the entirety of 2024.
Darnold getting messy, going deep, and he's got Jefferson. Shifting gears, getting a block, that's 6. Darnold again with time, into the end zone, caught, touchdown, Jordan Addison.
Darnold, good protection again. That's caught. Trent Sherfield for the touchdown.
4,300 yards passing and 35 touchdowns.
Darnold to the sideline. Naylor with the catch, touches the pylon, and that's a touchdown for Jalen Naylor.
A 14-3 record and a playoff appearance. A vast difference than his tenures with the Jets and the Panthers.
People thought he would be able to lead a team to 14 wins, and the journey him and I went on this year will always, be a, something that's a special place in my heart for sure.
The Vikings stayed true to their plan to have J.J. McCarthy be the quarterback of the future, so they chose not to re-sign Sam Darnold following the season. On the very same day in March of 2025, the Seattle Seahawks traded away their starting quarterback Geno Smith and signed Sam Darnold to a 3-year deal.
This is really the perfect storm. Seattle has needed a quarterback. They have always liked him.
I will never be sold on him as a franchise quarterback.
Darnold floats one. Smith and Jigma's loose.
It was troubling how many mistakes he made in key situations.
Trying to protect Darnold here. Over the middle. It's a touchdown. A.J. Barner.
Seattle inside the red zone. Darnold back to the air, throwing end zone for Horton. Touchdown!
You sicko. Baby. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
He doesn't have a great feel for playing the position of quarterback.
From the 16, good protection, man open, caught, touchdown.
There's too much Carson Wentz going on. There's too much happy feet. There's too much lost poise.
Darnold sets to throw and floating one down the middle. And Smith and Jigma has it. Touchdown Seahawks.
Yeah, that's great and all. I love these fans, love that they came out. I mean, there's a ton of them here, but it's about the team.
Here we go, boys, here we go.
That's what it's about. It's not about me.